Let's see here. So it's not really working. I could probably do something better. Let's see here. Hey, hey. What's all people free? Hey, man. There we go. Try to set this up. Hey, man. That one didn't work. First viewer, bro. Thanks. I'm just chilling this morning. Kids are out playing. Thought I'd have a coffee and try this live stuff out, eh? Thanks. Try this live stuff out. It's been I think yeah, that's right. Grab a cup. I think you're close too. You're maybe in Washington. So we're at least kind of in the same coffee zone. But that's it. Just try this out. Kids in the background. See if anyone's if there's a single person. I got one. See if there's anyone hanging around. But fix my screen here too. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Right? I mean, kids playing, sun's out. Kids playing, sun's out. How things been going in your flat world there? I haven't seen you make any videos or anything lately. Maybe you have and I've missed them. But it's weird. It's weird out there right now, right? Isn't it? Seems like I feel like maybe yeah, totally. No, everyone does, because it's I feel like it's maybe on a bit of a not standstill, maybe a bit of a standstill here a little bit. We're being messed with. Things are I didn't really see it. I would say coming on, 2016 sort of thing. There wasn't I didn't notice any censorship, or really I was actually kind of surprised by how much people could say and things that were being let out, and then maybe since then, as of late, people have really been just kind of, it's obviously that being suppressed and censored and messed with, and people are being kicked out and changing platforms, and yeah, so I think everyone's kind of at a state here right now. The whole thing, more and more people are joining. I've seen like my Twitter account and stuff like that. I'm nonstop getting more and more people, just random flat earthers. I know it's growing, but it there's the illusion that it's not. I think people are being messed with. I don't know. It's so strange. This whole thing is so strange. But you got blue skies over there? It's just me and you, bro. It's just me and you. Kids eating snow. Yeah. Yeah, so do we. We had a solid storm there last night. Blue sky right now. It's beautiful. That really is my whole thing, you know. Um, is I try not to spend, you really try to spend, live your life, obviously. Um, I think you have to be 100% caught up in this stuff. You just do. You have to take, but at the same time, can't let it rule. Can't let it rule. It's too much to enjoy. Um, on our time here, I mean, that's the fact of the matter, right? We're here. We got our one shot. This is it, right? So I find it's more. It's just nice to be. I don't like to say awake because we don't know if we are or not, do we? We could be being led down this wrong path again. I've been led down the wrong path many a times. That's how I ended up here. Learn new lessons. But it's flat, isn't it? It's flat, right? My whole thing, right, when I talk to anyone about it, I don't know if you try to spread the word with people around you or not. But I know my whole thing, I just try to say, right, it's not, I don't know if it's flat, it's just, yeah, it's flat. But it's not the ball, man. It's not the ball. We're in something. We're in something worth exploring. What I have been doing is I have been kind of Twitter warring with people. And it's actually not a good thing to do. Yeah, totally. I do that in my personal life. Absolutely. People mention anything to me, yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm a flat earther. I'm super open about it. Super open about it. And I've really never had any too much negative confrontations in my real life that way when you just come out at it. You're like, yeah, this is why these are the reasons why I've been suspicious of this. This is contradicting this. This is contradicting that. I don't necessarily even try to use the words flat earthers. That just freaks people out, right? I just try to point out some things, and most people are pretty receptive to it. Walk away, never think about it again for the most part, but some people do. But yeah, with Twitter, I have flat Adam. It's basically it's not me. It's an online thing. I'm not attached to any friends or anything on there, so I get a little more. Actually, if someone who's I'll approach people and start the conversation and get into it and get called an idiot and try to say some things, Hey guys, there's a chance. There's a. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a tough one with your bro. That's tough with your bro. Yeah, you see, I'm lucky. My brother, I have an older brother, we're really close in age, but my bro's always kind of counted on me for his, before this it was aliens and things like that, just random stuff, right? And so my brother always kind of counted on me for his, he never really researched any of this kind of stuff, but he always kind of trusted me in a way with what I would bring him. So one day I call my bro up and I say, okay, I got one here for you. And this is over a year ago now, and at this point I was a flat earther for months, coming under a year sort of thing. And it took me that long before I would even really start to say anything, right? Feel confident enough, have done enough research. That I'm like, no, our reality is flat. So I brought it to my bro, and I said, listen here, bro, listen to this one. And I was on the phone, and we're outside having a chat, and I said, there's this flat. I mean, he just laughed at me. It took me 40 minutes to even, oh, watch out, Ada.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the phone.
Not anybody.
No, not anybody. Just me. Just me. Well, there's some people on there. 1, 2. But watch, don't shake it. Don't shake it. But so I told my bro that the world is flat. It took me 40 minutes. For him to even realize that I was being serious. After that, it was a couple days of conversations. But I'm really lucky that he, because he believes me, because he knows I'm not an idiot. We're brothers. We love each other. We respect each other. He took it serious. He looked into it. He didn't look into it as much as I'd like him to, because he can't really defend the flat Earth because he doesn't know enough. But he kind of trusts me. But in a way, we don't need people like that. We don't need people like my brother, who's kind of jumped on the bandwagon because I have. We really do need people to look into it for themselves and come to their own conclusions, right? Where I'm lucky to have my bro on my side, and he's just totally for me, but he couldn't defend flat Earth if he tried, because he would just look at me and be like, I don't know, what did you tell me? Where you really do have to look into it for yourself. You really do have to be able to defend it yourself. Otherwise, you're just, what can you do? What can you say? Yeah, you can have one of those.
I want some real ones.
But if my brother wasn't on my side, I feel for you. I feel for you, man, because if my bro wasn't on my side, yeah, I'd feel real lonely. I'm really lucky to have people around me, that other flat earthers around me, to kind of keep you sane, because it's lonely, everyone. It's a lonely place, flat earth, right? I mean, it's us against the world. There's that 1%, that 1% of the world who know. Let's say the ruling class. There's the 1% that know. There's 1% who try to spread the truth, and the 98% don't give a rat's what. So yeah, it's we are fighting a losing battle, but I think one flat earther is the same as 1,000 people who don't give a crap, right? We can be a lot more effective. And yeah, there's just that. All right, got a couple people there. Anyone I know? Anyone that's I sub? A couple of my kids are taking advantage of me sitting here not paying attention. But yeah, that's why I think meetups and things, they can be important just for ourselves. Yeah, you know what? It's not uncommon now. At least when you say you're a flat earther, people are like, oh yeah, I've heard of that, right? It's not coming out of left field anymore, right? People get it. People are like, yeah, I've heard of that. I have a neighbor. Am I back on? Yeah, I think we're back. I think we're live. We're back live. No, whether it be, we need more of this. Everyone maybe kind of has to do this. Everyone at least, it would be nice if everyone at least took it this far. I'll try to get my head in the view. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just on my phone. I do everything on my phone. I got my iPhone. That's it. I'm an iPhone flat earther. But yeah, we need everyone doing this. Just something stupid. I mean, I got 2 people watching. I'm sitting here talking on the phone. I got 2 people watching. But we need this for each other, man. We do. Everyone needs to do this. I'd really, I'd love to. It's just good to see people, and we're all normal people. I mean, that's it. Without these iPhones, would we be flat earthers? No, we wouldn't. So that's where I'm a little torn too. That's where I'm because of what I think every one of us has learned getting to this point. is how controlled is this? I mean, we've been given this technology, the information age. This is it's been allowed to come to us. So how uh, how controlled are this? I mean, we're talking right now. It's a double-edged sword, bro. It's a double-edged sword because they've let us get this information. They're watching us talk to each other, probably seeing how are these couple clowns, are they a threat? Are we gonna block them? Are we not gonna block them? I think we're safe now with the three people sitting here talking about this, but I actually think my YouTube. I mean, I don't know. I got 75 subs. There was a time, there was a little bit of time where I actually really tried to get more subs, and I would kind of mention things and post things, and I was just 75. It just froze. I think I have like 76 right now, but just like it was, and then haven't moved. I mean, I can't say I've done enough or am interesting enough to have more than that, but it just froze. And not only that did it freeze, I also was getting all my subs that I would sub to. I was on subbing. I wasn't getting notifications. I mean, they're controlling it, right? So how far are they going to let this go? How controlled is this? I don't know. I think it is important. I know a lot of people that I have been following have changed platforms and they've gone to some different things, and it's all good for some chats and stuff like that. But we need to be on YouTube, man. This is the biggest platform right now, so I think it's important to kind of keep it PR, but stay on YouTube, man. Stay on YouTube and show your face and get called an idiot. Get our voices out there, right? But hard to say. I got to. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's all I got. I got a flat Earth and a phone. And unfortunately, I wouldn't have come to this conclusion without it. Huh? Been hacked, bro. Yeah, we wouldn't be. I mean, left to our own, I guess we would assume the Earth is flat. But at the end of the day, I would never have come to this without YouTube and my phone, right? I don't want to say I just wouldn't put this together. I watched spaceships go into space. I mean, how about the SpaceX stuff? Like, how are people not just instantly going, this is so fake after watching this like SpaceX crap? Nuts. So bad. I mean, it seems so obvious. I'm just like pointing out, like, guys, you watched the SpaceX thing. How can you believe in this? And they're like, well, because I watched it. It's real. It's like, yeah, but did you watch it? It's baloney. Like, holy cow. So bad. The worst views. I was that's where I was talking about. I know they can't. I know, and that's always my point. I'm like, okay. Like I said, I only get into it in Twitter as far as like with the Globies. I don't in my real life, or so I don't get into it. But oh man, how can you get your bro on board? Because it is so nice having family around on this, right? Uh, and obviously you're probably close to your brother, and he, you know, he's telling you to go back to grade 8 science, right? That's where everyone goes. So go back to school, bro. It's like, no, I could teach this stuff, right? Peace on the plane, Chief Crow. You know it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of why, it's with the SpaceX stuff and everything. I thought, I am gonna go have a little live chat, see how people, because it's just crazy the stuff they're pushing. It's crazy, and now that you know, I mean, it's worse. It's worse than the Challenger stuff. It's worse than the shuttle program. And the reason why it's worse is because where we're at right now with our capabilities of recording things and keeping things going is is so good. We should have drones following these things. Like there should just be a million different views. Like there's just no question. We should have satellites watching and going to like it's just ridiculous. It's not what we see; it's what we don't see. That's kind of my thing, right? Whatever. The view that we get, the view that we get is fine, but it's what we don't see. It's what we don't see. That's absolutely ridiculous. But hey, a couple more people on there, and I think, like I've said before, I think everyone should be doing this, right? We should just get our face out there and make dumb videos. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even touch the space car. I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't know if anyone here listens to Crow 777, but they did a little show and they were just comparing even, if you go back and watch it, if you remember the heavy metal, that awesome show back in the, I guess, I was watching it in high school, but I think it came out in the 80s. I was watching it in the 90s. But heavy metal came out, and you go back and there's a spaceman, there's a Corvette that gets dropped out of a shuttle. And, I mean, it is identical. It seems like same suit, same everything. And I know Elon Musk has been talking about this is the future. This is the suit, right? This is the suit of the future. This is what he's going to dress up as people on Mars. So you go back to heavy metal in the 80s, and they have the exact same car, this little convertible Corvette flying through space, and the spaceman, I mean, looks virtually identical to what SpaceX did. Do you think? I mean, we see this all through history now. We see the Star Wars. We see all these predictions coming out with TV and stuff like that, and then coming to fruition later. And people go, "Oh wow, I've seen this before. It must be real. Yeah, nice car, nice space car." I do get in with my guys at work, and the next day, and I was like, "Guys, like, come on, Spaceman!" Like it's hilarious. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Where's everyone from here? Do I I'm up here in the BC. Anyone close? We're all North America here. What's the where are we all at? Where are we all at here? Are we I know I got a Washington. Oh nice. Oregon. Perfect. Wicked spot. Yeah, I don't know. I do see a lot of West Coasters on here. I don't know if it's all right, what's up? Post global awareness. How's it going, man? You do put a lot of good stuff out there. Germany. Oh, dude, you guys just roasted us in the hockey. Way to go, Germany. I mean, good job. Good job on that gold medal game coming up. Yeah, you guys. Where did that hockey team come from? Where did you guys come? What? What? How? What? uh, good job. Good job, Germany. I'll be watching. I'll be watching the gold medal. I'm going for you guys. You got to go for the team that puts you out. You got to take Russia out of there, right? I'll be right back. Here you go. Put this on. No, you need it, or you can't listen to it. Can you do it? You can turn it down then. You know, yeah, Germany is a cool spot. I've been lucky enough to go check out Germany, have a beer and some schnitzel there, some sausage. Sorry, and there was a time when I was a snowboarder running around the world snowboarding World Cups and stuff like that. And yeah, obviously we've been to Germany, and it was really neat going there. You know, and it is kind of a thing because being a flat earther now, I am a little bit torn. Uh, you know, I grew up a hockey player and snowboarder, and I was never really into like watching all this stuff. But after, you know, um, I love schnitzel and the German beer. Um, the thing about I'm a little bit torn with, you know, like you do realize the manipulation, the scale of manipulation that we're on, and that follows right through to sports. Um, you know, with the entertainment, the sports, and you know, the sports, I don't see it so much as a narrative. Obviously, it's the country against country, things like that. You know, um, but it's more just a distraction. It just keeps your, you know, I used to spend so much time keeping an eye on what team's winning, right? I still love sports; it's a big part of my life. I think enjoying that kind of stuff is huge, and everyone should have a hobby or enjoy themselves, enjoy these bodies that we got, get outside, you know, do some things. But I am torn with how much I got to follow it. I mean, you look at these Olympics and stuff like that, and because of my past with sporting and stuff like that, I'm connected to a lot of it, and I love it. I love the Olympics. I feel like as much as it is country against country, it's still you know, it's still bringing a lot of people together. But I do realize that it's part of the system, man. It's part of the distraction system. I mean, for the last 2 weeks, I've been putting a lot of energy into watching the Olympics. Um, Massive distraction. We know the carnage just the Olympics put the rest of the world through. Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics, going to these places and tearing up villages and putting a stadium. And uh, is it better in the world? No. Can I 100% let it go? No. Anyway, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of torn with a lot of this stuff. I really do love it, but I do realize it's part in all this, man. It's part of it, right? It's part of it. Um, yeah, absolutely. That's. I mean, I'm with pretty much every time I make a video, every time I talk, it's we need people going all nerd on this stuff. We need those people. We need those thrive and survives, and we need all those people who are just putting so much effort into this and looking for the proofs and analyzing things and putting the numbers out there and competing with the scientists. We need those people absolutely. But even for them, uh, one thing that we've learned is I think anyone's gonna is we do need to enjoy this. We do need to enjoy it for ourselves, our own sanity. So I always say that a little bit of distraction is needed. Absolutely, man. You're gonna go crazy otherwise, right? Especially as a flat earther, you're gonna go crazy because it's us against the world, literally, right? It's not only us against the world, it's us saying, hey guys, hey, look over here. I think we are being manipulated. You know, this is I know we are, but I don't say, you know, I say, hey guys, maybe the official narrative is not the official narrative. Maybe we're being distracted. Have a look at it, check it out. Oh, you're an idiot. Your brain's full of poop. Literally, that's what someone told me the other day. A guy at my work. He's a buddy, but he was like, "You're an idiot." I'm trying to warn you, friend. I'm just trying to say, hey, maybe it's not. This world isn't exactly. Maybe we're being lied to. Everyone will agree that the government manipulates and different people manipulate, and we're a private control system. But you say one word about this stuff, and people are just like, no way could they lie that much. Sure, our money, sure, our education system, sure, our military, sure, the UN, sure, everything. Science, though? No, no, they can't be. Can't be. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting on this side, too. It's actually confirmation for us, all us flat earthers, to see how strongly people oppose the flat earth. That is actual confirmation for us that we can see the brainwashing and how it literally can turn someone. You can have bam like that. They are defending something they have no idea about. There's no defense. They're not like, well, I mean, anytime you've ever talked to someone about flat Earth, no one has been like, well, actually, the Earth's curvature is 8 inches to the mile squared, and so that makes this like this, and then the mirage. No, no, no. People don't. No, people don't cite anything about it. People just say you're an idiot. I learned this stuff in grade one. You're an idiot, and they're mad at you, and they might possibly hate you after that for warning them, for trying to warn them. So it is confirmation for a lot of us to see people's reactions. and just know that the indoctrination is real. It's real. We were all. I think maybe a difference between us is that we've been. I don't know why. The first time flat Earth came out to me, I shunned it big time. I was like, no way. Holy cow. I mean, we have space. We go to space. We know we at least know. But something in me just, I looked at a few little things. They made some sense. And then they made some other sense and I kept going. You want some water? Okay. Things started to make sense, right? Get my daughter some water. The important stuff. Indoctrination sits deep. Oh, man. I can't believe. I mean, that's the biggest thing is when you realize the level. Yeah, you just look critically and you can't miss it. That's why it can be so frustrating for us because it's so blatantly clear once you lose the official narrative and once you can actually put it to a side. There has to be a moment for you to get this. There just has to be a moment when you literally have to say, okay, I'm going to pretend for a second that everything I learned is bogus. You have to have that moment. And if you have that, and then it takes 5 minutes to actually have that in your head and look at some evidence and go, oh, whoa. I actually remember the moment. It's 2 years ago, and I was just outside here. And I thought, oh man, I was seen a few things. I'd watched an Eric Dubay video, and after that, from a friend. And I was like, wow, maybe. And then I watched another thing. And then all of a sudden I said, this might be real. And then watched something else, and it was just, pfft. And I mean, I've been a flat earther since then. It took months and months after that to kind of be able to come out and talk to people about it, be confident enough with just proofs and the reality. But yeah. So he'd done his research. You got a flat earth buddy. Now he's flat. I mean, the same thing. And that's good. I'm glad. I've said it a million times. It's so nice to have a flat earth friend. It keeps you slightly sane. It really does. We need to get your bro on here. All people free. You need your bro. I don't know how you can do that. But if you do the research, there's only one conclusion you can come to. We know that. We're all here because of that. You gotta do your research. Right? Do your research with an open mind. But it was the same thing. I actually had really good. I actually thought I was gonna be able to. When I first opened my mouth to people around me, I thought this is easy. Because the first person I brought to was my bro, and we were talking earlier. Yeah, he wouldn't even look. No, some people can't even look. He'll have no choice sooner or later. First person I told was my brother. After a few days, I mean, he was flat. Brought it to another online friend from another town. Same thing. He was on two for two. Bam! I was like, oh, I mean, if you show people, they're gonna see. Next person I was over at a friend's house, and we were looking at some stuff on the computer, and I seen on his history of his YouTube history, he was like Anunnaki, you cheer kids, awesome, good. How old are they? I mean, mine are too young now. I can't ruin their lives and have them going to school telling people the Earth is flat. They'll I don't want them getting bullied, but I'm not. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be showing them this. Oh yeah. So I mean, they're adults. Well, actually, 2 days later, he phones me. He's like, "Man, I haven't left my room. The Earth is flat. Holy crap, right?" And so I was thinking, I am going to. That's it. 3 for 3. 3 people I've told. 3 people I've woken up. I'm gonna wake up the world, right? It kind of stopped there. And then it's because these people I kind of handpicked. I knew that they were really susceptible and they were people in my life, uh, and then from there I kind of told a few people, and oh, yeah, most people don't. You just, yeah, I'll never forget the day when I looked up at the stars and I go, oh my goodness, there you are for the first time. I see you for the first time, stars and the moon, and I see what you are for. I don't know what you are still, but I see you for what you are. It was an awesome moment. I love looking up there now. I love it more than before. Even though before it's full of possibilities, now I see it for what it is. Which is something I don't know, but I'm fine with that. Fine with that. That's why it's hard for a lot of people to let go because they feel they know there's this connection that we're given to it with infinite possibilities and they kind of feel like we're shutting down all that stuff, but it actually opens up things once you're on the other side because like I said, you see it for what it is. And you're not living in a deception anymore. It feels good. It feels great. But yeah, I mean, once you go flat, you don't go back, right? We are growing. Hopefully, we are. The way I see it going, I've said this before too. The way I see it going, I mean, information's going to get shut off. We're not going to be able to do this, or it's going to get out there. It's one of the two. They're going to shut the information off on us as we know it. The way, you hear all this stuff about censorship of the internet and stuff already. Like, information's going to get shut off, or we're going to get it, or it's going to be flat within 5 years, or it's just going to be shut off. No more internet. Something like that, right? I don't know. Time will tell. But yeah, I think in the meantime, all we can do is this, right? Just kind of support each other, make videos, let everyone know that kind of here for each other, right? It's important to know that we don't know as well. I think it'd be real detrimental to the flat earth when you do. I mean, globies always talk about, there's no working model, there's no nothing, and I always push, it's like, no, of course there's not. I mean, it's been suppressed. No, there is no working model. The globe, but just pointing out the globe stuff, release a new, nice, check it out. Music, art, that's huge. It's always been the way truth comes out anyway, right? Um, yeah, music and art has always been the secret language of truth, hasn't it? Or exploring possibilities. You know, it's you can get away with it. So yeah, good job. No, no, awesome job, Post Globe. You do a lot of good stuff out there, bud. Keep it up. We all have to keep it up. Where I've been meaning to do this. I've been meaning to do this forever. It's just yeah, well, arts is everything. That's our life. That's arts is freedom. Arts is expression. Arts is personal and it's everything. It's everything. Um, we everything we do. I mean, everything we do is an expression of ourselves. Is art. It should be. It should be thought of it as that way. The breakfast I made this morning, I wouldn't really classify as art, even though I was trying to make something beautiful and spectacular. Came out all right, a little greasy, but you know what? Everything, right? This is us making, creating, and it's as simple as that, right? Making breakfast, but some flat cakes. Hey guys, I've been on for. I really just wanted to turn this on and finish my coffee. Have a little chat, try a little live chat. Um, thanks for everyone coming by, right? Having a little hangout, little morning hangout. I think we should all yeah, flatjacks. Right? I mean, I made an omelet, flat as I could go this morning, you know. But we'll let's keep this up. Let's keep talking to each other, putting our faces out there as normal human beings, uh, you know, just wanting to truth, right? Just exploring the truth, possibilities, not going along with everything and not believing, right? But coming to realizations using critical thought, you know. Okay, yeah, absolutely. You too, Post Globe. Everyone will. I'll do this again, and hopefully you guys do this again too. And we'll just keep these chats live, and you know, good ideas and energy will come with it. Okay, everyone, peace out. Enjoy the rest of the day. See ya.